For decades, this was English football. It was physical. It was direct. It was a battle of grit and passion. The Premier League was a fortress, and it defended its identity fiercely against foreign ideas. It was a league that chewed up fancy continental managers and spat them out. But then he arrived, and he didn't just try to adapt to English football. He systematically took it apart and rebuilt it in his own image. And in doing so, he broke it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Football Protocol. Now, when Pep Guardiola was announced as Manchester City manager in 2016, everyone knew what to expect. We'd seen his work at Barcelona and Bayern Munich. The tiki-taka, the high press, the obsession with possession. The prophets of punditry warned him. They said his philosophy was too delicate for the cold, wet nights in Stoke. They said the intensity of the Premier League would overwhelm his intricate passing schemes. But what they failed to realize was that they were looking at the wrong version of Guardiola. The Premier League wasn't getting the finished product. It was getting an innovator, a shapeshifter, a coach who was about to begin his most radical evolution yet. Pep's first masterstroke was to attack the very heart of English defensive dogma, the back four. Traditionally, English center-backs were taught to mark a physical striker to engage in a battle. So, Pep simply removed the striker. He introduced the false nine. Suddenly, Sergio Aguero wasn't staying up top. He was dropping deep into midfield. This created chaos. The center-backs had a dilemma. Do they follow him, leaving a massive gap behind them for midfielders like De Bruyne to run into? Or do they hold their line, leaving Aguero unmarked in a pocket of space between the defense and midfield? This single tactical tweak rendered the traditional English defensive structure obsolete overnight. It was a concept so alien, so intellectually demanding, that it broke the brains of defenses across the league. This wasn't just about winning games. It was about proving that a purely physical approach was no longer enough. You had to be a thinker. But Pep wasn't done. Having broken the defensive line, he turned his attention to the midfield battle. The Premier League prized combativeness in the middle of the park, powerful box-to-box players. Pep's solution? Overload it. He pioneered the use of the inverted fullback. Instead of staying wide to whip in crosses, players like João Cancelo would drift inside, effectively becoming an extra central midfielder. This created numerical superiority in the most crucial area of the pitch. It allowed City to dominate possession, circulate the ball under pressure, and suffocate opponents. This move fundamentally changed the job description of a fullback in England. It was no longer just about pace and crossing. It was about technical security, spatial awareness, and playmaking. Pep had not only found a solution, he had forced every other team to ask themselves if their own players were even capable of such an evolution. So, how exactly did he break English football? It's simple. He changed the standard. Before Pep, winning the league with 85 points was an incredible achievement. Pep City pushed the benchmark to 100 points. Before Pep, creative football was an alternative style. Now, it is the only style for any team with aspirations of winning. Look at the league today. Mikel Arteta, his former assistant, is implementing the same principles at Arsenal. Every team now wants to play out from the back. Every coach talks about control and positional play. The physical, long ball game is now a deliberate tactical choice for underdogs, not the default setting for contenders. The Premier League didn't reject Pep Guardiola. It was conquered by him. The proof is in the imitation. Pep Guardiola's evolution in England is a story of relentless adaptation. He didn't just bring his philosophy. He evolved it to dismantle the specific challenges the Premier League presented. He broke the traditional defensive structure with the false nine, rewrote the rules of midfield engagement with the inverted fullback, and in doing so, forced an entire football culture to evolve or become extinct. He didn't just win titles. He changed the DNA of the most popular league in the world. And that is the ultimate testament to his tactical revolution. What do you think? Was there a specific moment where you realized Pep had changed the Premier League forever? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more Football Protocol.